What's up, Sims? Yeah, we're gonna find out about me and Tyler's game right away. Should I wait for more people to get in here? I didn't add anybody in the chat. I suppose I could add people in the chat. Suppose I could. What's a White Claw? They're like carbonated, like alcoholic carbonated waters or something. I don't know. I don't know what the best definition is. Yeah, it's like an alcoholic LaCroix. I had never had one until last night, but they're. I mean, I wouldn't drink them all the time, but they're pretty tasty. I don't like soda, or like I don't like any alcoholic beverage. I don't like sparkling water or whatever, any of that stuff. So, I was surprised that I did not mind LaCroix. I was pretty viciously hungover today as well. I don't know if that was the White Claw's fault, or if it was my own fault for drinking too. Have you guys been seeing, God damn it. Have you guys been seeing the, freaking jabronis in the tournament Discord today? So much freaking drama. Looks like our defense did not come to play against, Tyler. Which is, you know, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, that dude, the fucking, that put him on a t-shirt guy, fucking wacko. Just, there's these two guys in the Xbox bracket that, like, seriously, just all they do is fucking, like, even when they're playing other people, they just, like, hop into their other business and start, like, bitching it. Yeah, that Pika dude, like, cannot shut the fuck up about other like, I don't know, he had a bad experience with that one guy, and ever since then, like, anytime anything else happens with that guy, this Pika dude rolls in like, yeah, you know, you should be fucking kicked out of the tournament. And it's like, okay, dude, maybe try minding your own business for once in your fucking life. But then, I mean, yeah, like, yeah, yep, 100%. Even, like, fucking, like, anytime anybody loses, they're just like, yo, you know, it was fucking lag and some bullshit and like, it's like, God, can you not fucking take a loss and move on? Stop having to make stupid fucking. Alright, well, Salim lost to New Mexico. He had a really good second quarter. That's about it. New Mexico ran the ball a lot. He was about 50-50. New Mexico somehow got into 21 third downs. UNC had 9. And they converted 9 out of 21. Oh, UNC had 5 turnovers. That'll do it. 5 turnovers. 21 third downs is like a lot. Though. 12 for 29, 2 touchdowns, 4 picks. The quarterback did have 2 rushing touchdowns. Yeah. That's rough, man. I mean, they ran for the same amount of yards as New Mexico on half the carries. Passed for the same amount of yards, but they had 5 turnovers to 0. Wow, NC State with the big win over SMU. Piled it on in the 4th quarter too. Very impressive win. Very impressive. Pretty big yardage difference. SMU. I mean, SMU didn't try to run the ball as much, but NC State ran all over them, and the passing was about equal. 2-1 turnovers. NC State had more possession. Seemed like a pretty much just outclassing. Let's see, so this is NC State had, I mean, 3 different players. Look at all their quarterbacks were just crazy efficient. 8 for 14, 99 yards, 3 touchdowns. This kid just went 7 for 7 for 100 and a touchdown. 2 for 3 for 74 yards. What? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they had 7 different players get a carry. Is nuts. Maybe he has like substitutions way up or something, or he's running the triple option because they usually use a lot of different players carries in the triple option offense. Guys, thoughts? Leave your thoughts below. 10 for 197 and 3 touchdowns. That is not very triple option-y. Yeah? That is a ridiculous thing. We'll check pass stats. I mean, 23 for 30, 2 picks was really the problem there. Couldn't run it much. Had 2 touchdowns and 3 receptions for 17. Nice little game for him, huh? How about that? That's a nice little game. Alright. Predictably, Dan crushed Anton. I had a feeling that was likely to happen. San Jose State threw for 70 yards, which is about normal for them. 6 turnovers. 3 picks, 3 fumbles. Turn it over equally. You know, something. Wow. USC just did not give a fuck about passing it at all. I didn't have to either. So we had a fumble return. They had USC scored twice on fumbles. Return for touchdown. Ooh, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Older brothers in the Packers. Just a field goal. There you go. Alright, so both of their quarterbacks completed 3 passes, and also both of them threw at least 1 pick. I mean, 26 for 131 is a healthy running game. 6 turnovers. Who had their fumble? This guy fumbled twice. This guy fumbled once. Can't be fumbling twice. Their leading receiver had 2 for 15. Probably not gonna get it done. And then we had this absolute shit. Outscored 24-0. Wow. They scored an 80-yard touchdown pass. They had so they returned a fumble for a touchdown. Weavers had a pick 6. We had the lead in the 4th quarter, and they scored twice in the last 7 minutes. I mean, this team is good. I should have. I think I have it like 60-40 towards run defense. I knew that he runs it a lot. I should have even sold out more for the. 17. He had 3 turnovers to my 2, which were both fumbles. 2 fumbles? Come on, guys. Why are we fumbling? I mean, that's a good game for Annexstead. 3 touchdowns, no picks, 65% completion. Oof, nobody. This dude is like fucking. He's like 95 overall. And 2.9 yards a carry. Who fumbled it? I have 2 fumbles. I guess it was on. My receivers fumbled twice. I don't even know how to find out he fumbled. So I guess I had 2 fumbles from receivers. Bateman had a good game. You know, it's a tough loss. Especially because I think my line is pretty freaking good too. I mean, they put up 35 points. Field goal. 35 points isn't not too bad of a output there. 20 for 112, 11, 10, 5 for 109, and 2 touchdowns. X. 1 for 1 on field goals. Then we had UCF versus Virginia. Virginia scored first and then did not score again. Not a ton of offense in this game. 47 carries for 10 for 23 passing. 3 picks total, 2 by UVA. Both teams had red zone issues. An 81.9 QB rating with the college QB rating system of M. Salahuddin averaged 3.8 yards a carry. Got a guy named Peacock. Just not, I mean, they just really did not get much going on offense here. They had 4 sacks on defense. That's a healthy amount of sacks. Sacks for a Aumui Lion. Yeah, Nelson. Go for 1 on field goals. Jeff played a little bit better across the board. So week 3, we got Old Dominion against NC State. NC State should be pretty big favorites in this game, it looks like. USF versus San Jose State. Oof, Anton with the -6 turnover differential after 1 game. USC at Oregon State, early season Pac-12 action. This is a spicy one. Very spicy. We got Florida State at Virginia. This could be a bloodbath, but you never know. Florida State looks like they have a pretty big talent advantage. Then UAB at Troy. This looks like a pretty even matchup. Pretty even, a little offense versus. That's it. Not a lot of week 3 games. I don't really know if there's anything else. Anything else you guys want to see particularly? Dan's running backs in the Heisman race. Dan's old running back, I should say. Job security really quick. Top 5 stat leaders. Yeah, we'll check that. Got 4 guys in the danger zone, pretty much. What's up, babe? Sorry, at top 5 stat. Yeah. Texas Tech, unsurprisingly, run the ball all over the place. Georgia, Alabama, running the ball a lot. Stanford's got the good receiver. A little early to make too much of the tackle lead. J-Head Jr. Guys with 2 picks. 56-yarder from Jay Richards. No recruiting reports yet. I don't really care about the top 25 poll. I guess we can. Utah is the #1 team in the nation. Can't say I expected it. Defending champs lost already. Baby. Texas A&M 38-37. Georgia lost to South Carolina. They got murdered. Alabama lost to Wisconsin. We already saw that last week. UCF was so unimpressive against Virginia, they dropped a spot. Nobody receiving any votes of our squad. A minuses. I am always weighed down by my own team's underperformance in the actual. I'm sure in 2018 we'll be in like the mid-60s instead of at 14. UNC is sitting at 104 this year. That's a good roster. Virginia's sitting at 102. San Jose State could get into the mid-50s maybe. And UAB is just in a tough spot. Sims has not really had a chance to mark on that team. We go see how Colorado's doing, guys. Go take a look at Colorado. See how they're doing without our faithful. Dun 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 dun, Colorado. Boom! Oh no. Well, looks like wow, look at that cool game logo. Well, they got murdered by Colorado State and they got murdered by Stanford. So, seems like maybe Sims wasn't the problem. I wish I knew the names of those two defensive ends you recruited last year. Okay, well, unless anybody else has specific requests, I'm going to pop off here and go to bed. Okay, we'll just look at this. Who has the longest losing streak? And it's UNC with an 8-game home losing streak. Okay, I'm going to bed. See you later, guys.